Hey guys, welcome to your hand of the day for Friday, July 11th, 2025. Back from Vegas, uneventful trip. Did not run deep in the main. Boo hoo. As I think back on the trip, uh, didn't play my best game. I definitely ran into some terrible spots and just kind of couldn't avoid them, but I also wasn't very sharp in some spots. So, we got to keep doing the studying. So, back in the lab, and let's take a look at this hand. All right, here's where we're at. We are early in a tournament. Deep stacked. Deep stacked is where my game is the weakest, so I need to study this a lot. And we are in the, what is that? The hijack with Queen Jack suited. Beautiful hand. Obvious raise. Here's our raising range. About, what is that? 30% of hands. And then we go heads up against the big blind. Cool. So before we look at our actions, Jack 9-3 with two clubs, pretty dynamic board. Got some flush draws, got some straight draws out there. Although we do block some of the straight draws. My guess is we are betting damn near range for a pretty good size, 33% to 50%. Let's take a look. Yes, correct. And I think the reason we are betting range and we're betting for bigger sizing is because we have a lot of the big hands on this board, and we could have a lot of hands that need protection. So, Queen Jack suited specifically kind of likes this 33% bet. Doesn't mind a 55% bet. Doesn't mind a 20% bet. I did 33%, and the big blind decides to call. Cool. Straightforward so far. Now, turn is a 5 of clubs, and you can see our opponent should be checking everything. Not this person. They donk bet for more than half pot. 2/3 pot-ish. Weird. Now, when I see people do this, if they're kind of mid stakes, low stakes, unsteady players, which a lot of the players I'm playing against in these tournaments are, um, this is setting the price for the next card. So when I saw this, I did contemplate whether or not GTO Wizard would want me to raise this. Because if they're on a straight draw or flush draw, they're trying to see the next card for cheap versus me betting into them, maybe for a bigger sizing. It's kind of a weird move. I definitely don't recommend it. Obviously, GTO Wizard doesn't recommend it, but people do it a lot. So this was really the part of the hand where I was like, not sure if I played this right. But it looks like Queen Jack, you just want to call, even though this is a bizarre move. And we know what they're doing too, right? But I guess thinking there is the price is right. Also, if I raise into this and they have a flush, I'm just going to get jammed on. That's going to suck. Hell, they could bluff jam me, and that would suck. Somebody really clever would do that. So just a call. And now the river is a deuce, which I think is an absolute brick. And our opponent goes, say, 3/4 pot. Not even 3/4 pot. So, is this a profitable call? Yeah, GTO Wizard's like, I don't know what the hell this person's doing. So, with all of our jacks, just a call. With our best jacks, we could consider raising. Actually, our raises are flushes. Otherwise, we're just calling. So with our flushes, with hell, even with some nines, we call this bet. Look at that. So with nines and with jacks, we're calling, which we do. And we were right on our read on the turn. Had an up and down straight draw. Didn't know what to do with it. Decided to get bluffy. We take down a really nice pot. So there you go. I guess the takeaway here is when you see a straighty flushy board and somebody takes kind of strange action against you, there's a decent chance that they're trying to set the price for the next card. So just think about, like, is the price they're setting high enough? And if it is, you can just call. And if the price is too low, you could probably consider raising, especially if you don't think they're going to bluff you with a re-raise, a jam, something like that. So there you go. There's your hand of the day. See y'all next time.